Hey everybody, how is it going? Another Alliance War video for you, number 4, taking in the Dream Team, Phoenix, Emma, and Sentry. This is number 4 versus a sorry Chinese alliance. I could not quite get your guys' name pronounced. So the first node is a Mystic Champion, perfect for my Sentry. Got to build up some reality warp charges anyway. It's a 6-star, so I'm thinking could be that Guillotine potentially. I've seen her a couple times. Could be a Thor Jane Foster. Turns out it's a Loki. Okay, no problem. So we'll get into this. We've got basically some armor. So there's actually quite a bit of armor on this node. I realized by taking in Sentry and Phoenix here quite a bit that this node is pretty tanky. So excuse me. If you don't crit, you're not doing tons of damage, and I just wonder if putting some crit resistance on this node might get you a timeout. I'm not exactly sure, but probably not. It's probably not worth it, just because you've got all these other great nodes you could put crit resistance on. Maybe later on, like a year from now, when there's so many extra champions, maybe that's something that might be worth it. But for right now, you just probably want to put a diversity guy. We will hopefully finally have a day where there are 50 diverse and awesome defenders. Obviously that won't be great for attackers, but hey, come on, we like to have our strong defenses too. So I'm just going through the motions, trying to build up some reality warps, trying to get to 40 hits, but also trying to put in enough damage to finish this fight out in time. It looks like I'm close to timing out, but it's not really the case. I go in for for a few hits there. I wanted to throw another heavy. These days I've been iffy of whether or not I want to throw my special 2 on this, but I looked at the timer and it looked like it was going pretty slowly for me, so I ended up throwing that just to get this fight over with. And it pretty much did end it. And it was actually a pretty good move because I got to 40 hits and was able to get the extra reality warp, and we move on. So I think I'm going on to node 14. Yes, I think I'm fighting node 14. Yeah, it's a mutant champion, a 6-star duped mutant. Look at all these people with 6-star duped characters. I'm starting to see a lot more of these, and I was surprised that I didn't see this in the profile. I said, what is that? Is that an Iceman? Is that a 6-star Iceman? No, it wasn't. It's actually going to be a beast. So the beast is pretty easy to fight. I should know this because I really like Beast, but sometimes when I'm fighting him in EQ, him switching stances, there's something about his special 2 that gave me some unavoidable bleed damage. And to be honest, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it referred to, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut for now. I wanted to get that special 2, but I gained a little bit too much power, took a few too many blocked hits, so it just didn't work out for me this time. So I'm going to try and bait his special 2 and then throw my own special 3, and we'll be back on track. So I bait the special 2. It didn't take any damage there, and I didn't take any of this fight, so I wasn't exactly sure what went down there. I throw the special 3 because I need to dump my power. And I just wanted to do some damage. Void comes out, throws the black hole at Beast there, and boom, goes into nothing. The singularity. Look how tough this Beast is, though. This is not Sentry being weak, even though some people will say Sentry is weak. This Beast has a lot of hit points. This is a 6-star Beast, duplicated, pretty crazy. So there, I could throw my special 1 and do a pretty good amount of damage with 4 reality warps, but it looks like I am waiting yet again, and we're going to throw some heavies that are going to do more damage, which means I've basically already said that I'm not going to bother with the special 2, because the heavy stance with 4 reality warps is pretty dang good. You do a lot of damage. You can see that was an 8,000 heavy, and that's still no crits. That's another 8,000 damage. And we're going to try and get a parry here. I'm not super comfortable punishing Beast heavy with my own heavy, so I prefer the parry method. And here we go. One more heavy here. And I could just throw my special 3. I probably should have, but I'll go in for another few hits, and that does it. That does it. So moving on to node 33. We usually have Rogue. It's a 4-star Cosmics. I'm just here like, that's pretty crazy. This feels like a diversity fight. Why is a diversity champion being placed as a 4-star? And it turns out it's Phoenix. I think maybe they ran out of defenders. Maybe they were focusing on Alliance Quest and didn't have some defenders available. But man, 4-stars have no place in Alliance War at the moment. Defense, at least at this tier, the tier that we're competing in. So I'm just using this to heal. Basically, you can see I tried to get my power up super quickly get my power lock on, and it worked. I did gain some hit points in this fight, and wasn't too bad. So just trying to get this last parry off, and there we go. We are back on track. So moving on to fight number 40, which is the villainy node, and I'm seeing a skill. I'm thinking Taskmaster. That's honestly who I am thinking that is going to be on this, but I went to full screen a little early, but it ends up being Crossbones. I take Phoenix in because I hadn't used her yet, and she was full health, and I didn't need her for the rest of this war. So any node that there's no limber is a very good node for Phoenix. She can put out a ton of damage. I don't care if she doesn't gain any power. Just look at these heavies that I'm doing. I just block it, and I just punish with a heavy. Block it, punish with a heavy, and these are starting to put some really crazy damage up. I know I'm in overload, but Emma is giving me, that was a 5,000 heavy. Another one right there, another 5. I haven't crit yet, but you can just see this this Phoenix is actually putting in work. Another heavy right there. I lost all my Furies after the overload happened. They drop all at once, and but that's an 8,000 Fury. I'm not even too worried about dying, and that was it. So pretty fun fight there. Phoenix lost some hit points, but when you've got champions like Phoenix, it's okay if you lose a little bit of hit points. So 5-star mutant champion. Is this going to be an Iceman? I don't know. I see the rogue in the profile, and I think, you know what? They might put a rogue on here, but if they did, that's not it's not super great placement. I think maybe for the off season, people are just not caring too much about the placement. So I see this rogue here, and Emma's gonna rip her up. Just rip her up. She's got suicides on and everything, so I'm not worried. So I'm just gonna get up to I think 2 bars of power here if I can. I want to try and refresh those prowess. Do I get the crit? I do get the crit. So here we go. Pretty good crit right there, 31,000. That is going to go a little bit down during the season with when I take off suicides. But yeah, that's basically it for my contribution, guys. I don't actually get to do the last fight because I was traveling. As if you watched my last video, I'm traveling a lot, and somebody just had to come and do the fight. I mean, I was available for it, but I think I was getting on too late, and they just sent back up. So we ended up losing. Good war to the Chinese alliance that we fought. You guys killed it. I think it was just a war of attrition. We had deaths, and they had deaths. I didn't die. That's kind of cool. I didn't even get a mini boss kill. Messed up those numbers a little bit. I did get 5 kills. I forgot the rogue one. So it's okay. The off-season numbers aren't super crazy, but I did edit it, so it will be season numbers or pre-season numbers will be fixed in the next video. What else? Lots of crazy stuff. So before the season starts, which is October 31st, I just got a handy Infobot message. I'm going to try to do this. So what you just saw is me watching a recording and commentating. So I know what's going to happen, right? I've already fought. I've done the analysis, so I already know the kill deaths, everything at the end. So everything I've just done, including up to me talking right now, I'm going to try and do this live, right? So start the war. Basically, the live stream starts, and then I will come in and just be like, hey, guys, what's up? Like, live stream starting. Let's get into this war. And then I'll just do the war, right? So that we'll have a little chat. Most people won't show up in time to see me do it live, because I'll be done. I've only been doing this for 9 minutes. I'll be done in 10 minutes. So it's more of a just like, I don't know. It's more of a gimmick, I guess, at the moment. But I just have I have some ideas for implementing a little bit more interaction while I'm doing these. And then also, I think it would be cool if I just hit stop streaming, change the description or thumbnail, and did like a recap, and we could just sort of talk strategy and stuff instead of duking it out in the comments, which a lot of times we do that. We duke it out in the comments. Oh, like, oh, Phoenix sucks. She can't be used anywhere, man. You suck. Well, I was like, all right, well, let's talk about it. So it'll be kind of cool to do that. But other than that, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. And on the short side for a war video, that's good. That's always a good thing. Keep them short. Yeah. Okay. Take care, guys. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Crystal openings on pause for a while. I'm going to do a massive crystal opening at some point. I just have to decide if I will like this new feature or not. I'm thinking about Aegon, guys. Aegon or Aegon, one of the two. That new skill champion looks awesome. I'm kind of hoping he's average because I don't want the hype to be high. I think he looks super cool. Okay, that's it. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.